this is Lena from Lena's Crafty Corner. I'm back with Roxy's weekly challenge, which is week 13, and it's doing fun belly bands. So because my camera's in a different position, I've set my timer for 38 minutes, so that my timer goes off and tells me that this, because this only times for 40 minutes, so by the time I finish talking, put my timer on, this will have gone off, and I can't see it, so I've set my timer so I know to whip it round, turn it back on and put it on for another 6 minutes. So the timer's ready. I'll do that in a minute. I'll just tell you what I've got. I've got some pieces from I think it was a watercolour, but one of the pads. So I've cut one of those up, and then I had some bits of packaging from something crafty that I had. So I've got one of those as well. I've sort of used that as the size I wanted to cut. So I've got quite a few of those. I've got all my sort of backing papers here. So I'm ready to get going. I'm just going to move these slightly to one side, just to give me a bit more room. And we'll get going. So I wanted to just cover a few, put a few in front of me and get them ready to cover. So I've not actually done it like this. I do mine with a masterboard and then cut my masterboard into belly bands. So I've never done it this way before. So it's I've got to remember to, and I don't think she said she cut it off at the top. I can't honestly remember, so I'm just going to get my glue ready. I'll give my board a good clean so I can glue back on my board. After I pricked all my holes in it with my hole punch. Did it, but not my, my thing from the other challenge. I didn't mean to do that, but anything I've done is I've done that wrong for a start, haven't I? I'm just going to put that one that way down, because first thing I should have done, see, I don't take notice, let me just you glue this, don't you? Oh, for goodness sake. That's it, you glue your piece. But then I'll have to glue this. So I've done that piece over. Have I lapped that? Not very well, I haven't. Let's put it over a bit. Of course, that's the way to do it, isn't it? And then I'm going to use some of this, I can never remember what it's called, straw paper. Some of this edging straw paper, so that can go there. Just a bit. Let me glue up. And then obviously you just add a bit more glue where the two papers are touching. Oh, I don't know. And I'll do that. There, like that. I'll just keep it on my board then, I might as well. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got some of this. It's a craft envelope from a birthday card. It was lovely because it was my son's birthday and I was allowed to see him. I went to his house in his garden and saw him and my grandson in the garden. And saw him for his birthday, which was really lovely. And it was my grandson's the week before, but I couldn't see my grandson, so I took him all his presents. So he had his presents on Daddy's birthday, so that was really lovely. And he gave me all his envelopes back. He said, you can have them, Mum. That's this lovely pink I wanted to use. So I'll put that. Like that one. And what else have I got? I can use that bit for the top maybe. Oh, a piece of this like that will get there. What else have I got? Now I don't know whether Rachel just did this bottom layer and then went back and did a top layer. I can't remember. But that's what I'm going to do. That piece was a bit thicker and it wouldn't stick. And then I've got a piece of this too, so I'm going to just put that. So I am going to glue this piece as well, just to make sure it gets all those, you know, wherever I'm putting it, because this side's going on all the other papers. So, right, I think I can call that one first layer done. Leave that to dry, and let's do another one. I'll do one of these pinky ones. So, oh, remember to, I think I'll do it on this side. In fact, I'm just going to cut this edge off because I've got an edge here that's bending. So we'll have that bit off. And then what I think I'm going to do with this is put a bit of this first. Get it ready to glue down. I think it'll glue better on this side than on that shiny side. And this will be, you know, the shiny side will be covered up with the page because you're going to do it as a belly band. So that's fine. And then I'm just going to take a bit of that top off and put that one. Oh, I've got to take it off, haven't I? I keep forgetting to do that. You're that used to putting things neat to your page. So let's just do that like that. And I can't remember about the top, so I am just putting it over a little bit, just because I can't remember. Let's have a look. Oh, I've got some pieces just torn off here, so we'll go with a piece of that. Just that. I've got a bit of my I think we call it shorthand book, like this too. So I'll put that down, and then just glue. Whoops, glue where it's going, and then just glue that bit again, just to make sure whatever goes in there is glued. We'll have a bit of this music. I'm going to have that at a bit of an angle. And then we've got something else that needs to go in there. I've got some more text here that would go just there. That's not going to stick though, is it? Let's just get it to stick. Put that at an angle. Right, that's two done. Let's Let's have a look. Again, I'm going to go with the white side because I think this is easier to stick the paper on. And I'm pressing real hard on the glue stick again. Why I do that? It was lovely to hear Rachel said she did the same, because I thought, well, it's not only me that does it then. And it hurts my hand to do it. I press that hard. I think, dear me. Right, this is some different text, so I like this one. So I'm going to put a piece of this just across that top, and I'm going to put a piece down there because I like this one. And then I'm going to have I don't want too big a piece, do I? Because otherwise it's be all one piece. I am going to do this a little bit sort of samey on this one. Yeah, a bit at the top and a bit at the bottom. And then we'll have a bit of this different text, and I've got two there now, and different colour in there. And what else have I got here? Oh, I've got some of this lovely, real crumbly one that's aged, very old, aged. So I'll have a bit of that on there. I'd forgotten I'd got some of that. And then I'm just getting some more of that out just to make sure I've got some on hand. So look, do we want just another piece of, this is real old music paper as well, and it's lovely. So I don't want the full piece, but I will put that up there like that. This needs gluing just around here. And I'll leave that there. And then I've got a little bit of this with text on that I'll fill in there. And I can leave that white edge on because it's going to be cut off. So that's quite good when you know it's going to be cut off. That's it. So that's 3 finished. I want to try and do 6 if I can. Just get some of this done. As I say, I'm doing a wedding album. I've got a wedding that I'm doing this for, then I've got another friend's wedding, and then I'll be preparing for my daughter's wedding then. So I've got quite a lot of weddings coming up. So, oh, exciting to have something to look forward to. Been a real shame for the weddings this year, because you know, you don't know whether to cancel or to go ahead. And I've got some of this lace. I want to put a bit of that on there too. Oh, it's got stuck a bit. And then I'm going to put a piece of this right down there like that. I'm hoping to keep some of that. I'm cheating, look, because I'm looking what's going over. I suppose that's a bit of a cheat, really. But I do want to keep a bit of that. So, yeah, so I'm sorry I did cheat there. A little bit of this brown, that's going to go in there. This is this real old paper. So that's going to go in there. And then we'll have just a plain bit of coffee dyed, I think. Let's have a look. Oh. What else we've got? Have we got anything else that I can just use here? A bit of this brown, real brown piece. I've got 4. I want to do 2 more. Where's my... Right, let's have a look what we've got. I could do with some more papers up here, couldn't I? Let's just have a look. Oh, they're too thick, I can't use those. I thought I had some more. Oh, I've got some more bits. Oh, here they are. Sorry about my arm. I thought I had some more bits. I've not brought them out. Oh, here's some lovely paper. I didn't have it torn ready, but it'll be fine. Might even get more than 6 done. We'll see. That would be nice. Oh. Real nice stain on there because, as I say, it's quite old. There we go. I've got some of this as well. Let's have a bit of this. Bit of silvery on it. What else have we got? I'm just looking for different text in a minute. It's got some nice text on it. Did I find some of that? Oh, got some of this with some text on it as well. And a bit of colour. We'll have that piece there. And I'm going to put that piece at an angle, because then it'll cover all that piece that's not covered, and then we'll see what happens when we cut it off. Should look quite interesting, just a bit different. I've not done it all at an angle, so we'll see. I don't think that's stuck there. Right, so that's 2, 4, 5, 6. I'll have a bit of this. Have a bit of this. And we'll have a bit of that. So I'm going to just glue this as well, just to make sure it glues down. I know you're gluing the edge that's coming up, that's going over, but I just feel better knowing I've glued it better. If it sticks, it sticks. It'll dry. And then I put that there. Do I want it the right way up? Yeah. Want it like that. And then I had a pretty one I wanted to put on there with some pretty text on it, and it's disappeared. Here it is. Some of this with some of this text on it. So let's just do this again. And put a bit of this lace, so have a bit of that. I will be putting some more bits on when I go over to do the next layers. So my hands are filthy. Some of this paper must still be quite dirty. There we go. 6. We'll do one more. Might not get them all finished, but I'll do one more. This is a thinner one. I wanted to try a thinner one anyway. Oh, and oh no, that's what I was going to put on the top, wasn't it? But I wanted a bit of this that I haven't used. So I'm sorry if all you can see is my arm. I'm going to have a piece of that on there. And then I'm just going to turn it over and have a piece of the other side of it as well. And there. And then I'm going to put that on there. To spend a minute of my time wiping my hands because I've got really glued up dirty hands, which I don't like. I've just found some more paper that I might want to use, so I'm just bringing them across. wiping my fingers. That's it, get that done. Sorry about that, my fingers were all dirty and sticky. Let's have a look. What else have we got? I've got another piece of this that I think we'll put there, like that, and then just stick that bit down. And we've got another piece of this that I really quite like. Let's just tear that top off. I don't know where to put this. Probably just straight. But I've got to put it upside down. I've got a straight edge that I don't want. That's it. Let's just give this a... Oh, getting very stuck up doing it on my board, and I'm going to use this piece of lace to fill in there. Yeah. And then we'll start decorating them. If I go for one of my earlier ones, they might be a little bit drier and I might be able to work with it a bit better. Might have to move my board just slightly. Right, so let's go with this one because this should be a little bit drier, just so it doesn't stick on my board when I'm trying to work with it, that's all. I'm not cutting anything off yet. We're going to be, let's move that out of the way, we're going to be putting something on the top. Now, I've got a bit of this card paper here with a bit of lace and some pearls on it, and I thought this would look very pretty on there. So I am going to put a piece of this down. This is just my next layer, just to give a little bit. I'll tell you what I didn't get out. I didn't get any, got some ribbons ready, and then I don't know where I put them, but I know what I did get. I did get some washi tapes, because I thought washi tapes would look really pretty. I did mean to get some lace out as well, but I didn't. I'm going to put that there, and then I've got another really pretty, like a gold trim one. I haven't used this. Well, I can't even remember the last time I used this piece, so we'll have a bit of this on here and just put a piece of that across there. And then I want something just to decorate as a vocal. Oh, I've got a piece of nice lace there as well. Do I want a piece of that on here? Maybe not on this one. Let me just have a look. I've got some beautiful butterflies. I actually really like that. I think I'm going to go with that, just with that really pretty butterfly. Where do I want it? Probably about there. Oh. Something else I'm just going to do. I don't know what it is about me and these butterfly antennae, but if you watch any of my videos, you'll see that butterflies always have to have antennae, or most of them do. Sometimes I don't do it, depending on where they are. But if I've got them as a focal point, I usually do have them with the antennae. Right, that's one done. We don't cut them now. I don't think we do. Oh, there's just, sorry, I'm just going back in there. There's just a little bit of something that's just popped up. Let's move that out of the way. Right, let's get one of the earlier ones. I can't remember, I've spread them all over my desk. This was an earlier one, and I think there's a little bit here, look, that's a bit, that's it. Right, let's just have a little bit of colour on here. I saw some of this real pretty lace. I've got some smaller pieces of that. I'm sure I cut some down. I have. I'm going to put a piece of that. It's got a lot of straight edges and it's a bit small to cut down, so I'm just going to leave the straight edges. If I cut that down, there's going to be nothing left. Right, let's have a look. I'm going to do what I do usually and tip everything out. I can't see things when they're in a box. Right, let's just have a look. I've got some papers here I want to use as well. Let me just cut some of this down because I didn't cut it down beforehand. So let me just get a bit of this out if I want some. Oh, I've knocked something off my table now. Don't know what. Right, so I'm just going to go with a bit of this as well as a top layer, just to put a little bit of colour in there. That's that. I'm going to put a bit on there. And then I'm just looking for some pieces to what have I got here? Oh, I fell in love with these cookies out of a wedding book. I fell in love with those. I think I might have to have one of those as a, this is a banner piece. I like that, from G. Kerr's printables. Piece of that, that's quite nice. I like that there, but I like that today, tomorrow and forever. Yeah, I'm going to go with that. And I'm going to put that, I'm going to put that at an angle, or I'm going to put it straight down. Just a bit of an angle, I think. Today, tomorrow and forever. Put that across there. I think these are quite challenging. You think they're going to be quite simple, but then if you don't want your you know, your top layer cutting off like that, I don't really want those words cutting off. You know, it's really challenging where you put them, because they've got to look good, but also, you know, if you want to avoid it being cut off. Yeah, so it is quite challenging. I didn't think it was when I first was looking at it. I just thought, oh, that's different. I've never done it that way. I say I've done the masterboards, but I've never, and you cut them down, but I've never done it like this, which is good to have something different to do. But it hadn't occurred to me that I might lose some of the top thing that I really wanted. So I'm going to put a little bit of lace on this one. I presume it's, I can't remember from watching Rachel's, I presume it's okay to put a top layer on and put it where you know it's not going to get, or think it's not going to get chopped off. I don't know. I don't know whether that's... I really don't know. I mean, I'm not checking. I'm not looking and checking whether it's... Oh, that's a nice wedding venue there. Quite like that. For the top. As I say, these are all bits out of magazines. Oh, there's a nice cake there. I like that too. So, should I put one of those there? Don't know. I don't think... Oh, look at that. That says the top table. Look. Top table. I like that. Oh. Got 3 minutes and my alarm's going to go off. And then more or less my iPad will go off at the same time, I think. And then I'll flip it back on for 6 minutes. Just rubbing my board down a bit so I don't get everything too sticky. Ooh. Everything is exceptionally sticky. Yeah, so that's 3. Let's have a look at this one then. What have we got on here? Oh, wow. Oh, she's pretty. I've got a real pretty bride there. She's lovely. And, oh, shoe. Oh, yeah, you've got to have some posh shoes on your wedding. Well, that's a bit blendy. I have to have something underneath it. So let's just put a little bit of... That's better. A little bit of doily. And then we'll have the shoe. And I'll have that there like that. I'm going to have this posh shoe down. I have so many shoes. I would say I'm a collector of shoes rather than a wearer of shoes, especially this year. I've bought goodness knows how many pairs of shoes this year, and I've recently not gone anywhere to wear them, so I haven't been wearing them. I've just been collecting. Oh, please don't break off. I can't get that down because it's bent in half with it being... it's not sticking. I think everything is so sticky that... Oh, I really love that shoe. As I say, I'm a collector of shoes. Not particularly... Well, I do wear them, obviously, but I buy more than I can wear. Now, do I want that bride, or do I want something else? What's that? That's a nice bouquet. Oh, that is a nice bouquet. There we go. That's that gone, and any minute now, my it will go off in a second. It hasn't gone off yet, but it will be. I'm not sure how many seconds it's got left. It's got about 10 seconds left, I think, on here, so I'll just get this down before that goes off. I think I like that there, like that. Right, we're back, and I'm going to press start. We've got 6 minutes left just to finish off. So, I don't want that bride on there. I think I'm going to put a bit of this really glittery washi tape. Oh, she says, when I got these, I just thought they were beautiful, and I used them a bit on the sides of my cards, and then thought, don't really know what else I'm going to use them for. I honestly thought I probably wouldn't use them, and they've been put away, and then I just got them out when I was looking for sort of pink stuff. I thought, oh, why haven't I used them? They're so pretty, and they just give a little bit of bling without doing a lot of bling. Let's have another one. Right, that's, I've got 3 more to do if I get a chance to do them, but I have got to cut them down, remember, so I maybe ought to just do, maybe not do too many more, so I'm not going to get a chance to cut them down. I was forgetting that. Forgetting I've got to cut them down. Oh, another pair of shoes. Yeah. And I have another pair of shoes on there. And I might even put, no, don't like that butterfly on there. I noticed in here when I was whizzing about, I noticed a wedding, there it is, look, a wedding cake. And I really liked that, so I thought we'll go for that on this one. And then we'll just finish off with a bit of washi tape. Let's go for a flowery one on this one. Oh, oh, getting everything. Oh, I'm all stuck up now to something. Let's have a little bit of this. Just put a bit of this across that middle, like that. That's that one done. And we'll do this one. And then I do need at least 2 minutes. I'm going to put this lovely Love Heart cookie on here again. As I say, these are all out of a magazine. I like that. And I'm going to put enjoy every moment on this one. Oh, I lost my lid. My lid's gone flying on the floor. Let's just get a bit more glue on there. And am I going to be brave and try another one before it goes off? Yeah, we'll have a venue. We'll have a wedding venue on there. And I don't know what else. Oh, I think we'll have one of Rachel's. Oh, I keep getting texts through, sorry. I don't know who's sending me texts. Somebody is. So we'll have that on up there with a bit of pink in it. That is one of Rachel's doilies. Right, let's start cutting them down then, because we've got 1.5 minutes. So I'm not looking at them yet. I'm just going to cut them down. I just caught a bit of the card then. So I'll see how many I can get done in this last 45 seconds. And we'll have the big reveal. Oh. 4 seconds. I nearly beat the clock. Right, just get rid of my rubbish. And I'll show you the ones that I managed to complete in the time. So these are all turned down. These are the ones I've all cut down. So these are all, you know, absolutely complete. So that one there, oh, that looks pretty. I like that one. Oh, it's cut me toe off my shoe. That does look pretty though. And let's have a look at this one. Yeah, a bit of the heart off. But yeah, they do look really pretty when they're cut down. And that one, it's cut a little bit off. But the paper's underneath, don't they look lovely? So they're the 4 I completed in the time. So I'll just put those there. Like that. I'm just going to... Unknown caller. Oh, goodness me. It's one of those days today. I keep getting calls as I'm trying to do a video. Very annoying. Sorry, I was just taking a photograph of those. So they're the 4 that I've completed. And then what I'm just going to do is, I had got those turned over, so I'm just going to cut them down. Just to show you. So I got 4 completed in the time and 3 almost completed. They just needed the edges cutting off. See, if I'd have only probably done 5, I might have got them all complete. That came off a bit there. Sorry, I shouldn't have looked at that, should I? It was because I could feel it was coming off. Gluing the way I've glued on here felt strange to me, because I do put a lot of glue on, and I glue on individual, oh, I keep looking at them, gluing on individual pieces rather than all on the back and then just where the edges touch. And so I've got a lot of glue on the outside of this, so it's making it a bit difficult when I'm cutting, but you know, it's how you get used to doing things. Right then, let's have a look at these last 3. Oh, I'm not throwing that bit away, that's a nice bit. Right, so these are the 3. Oh, so that's the one with the, oh, that's got a bit crinkled. That's the one with the cake and the shoes on, so I like that one. Oh, that's got just cut a bit of Rachel's digital off there of the napkin. I think that could have done with something else on it, that one. Oh, I like that one. Oh, I really like that one. I like the stain up here, and I like this. Yeah, yeah. So 4 in the time and 3 more, so 7 altogether. So I'm quite happy with them. So thank you ever so much for watching. I really do appreciate your support, and I'll be back shortly with the next challenge. I've caught up now, thank goodness. So I'll be back with the next challenge. In the meantime, keep safe. Bye for now.